You went from Jolly Ranchers and t-shirts to theme pages.
Yeah, man.
What is a theme page?
So a theme page is a faceless Instagram page that posts specific content for a specific group of people. So think about the Shade Room or Spiritual Word or even At Wealth. These are all theme pages. These pages, the crazy thing about them is they make as much, if not more, than some of your favorite influencers on the platform. One question I like to ask people all the time is, would you rather be rich or famous if you had to choose one? If it went viral once, it can go viral twice. I tell people this all the time. I'll take digital real estate over real estate any day of the week. How was I able to build an asset that was producing me at peak $70,000 a month in profit from January of this year to June of this year in only 6 months? Real estate's not doing that. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. You don't even need $1,000 to get started. You just need to do the thing. You need to be consistent. Most people aren't consistent.
You cooking right now. You cooking. That was I have nothing to say.
How much do you think we charge for a promo on that page right now? Out of curiosity, what do you think if you were to say a number?
Only problem is I don't know the game. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
What if I told you I'll get you on my page that gets over 10 million views a month and our average post does 30,000 likes? How much would that be worth to you?
30,000 likes.
Over 200,000 eyes. Let's say you're pushing your podcast on it. What is that worth to you?
A couple thousand.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we only charge $750 for promo. But the crazy thing is, at $750 for promo, most people in my niche around my follower count, they're charging way less. But the reason why I can charge a premium price is because you're getting a premium experience.
You built and sold a theme page.
Yeah, 2 of them. So in the beginning of this year, in January, we started a brand new page in a brand new niche that we've never been in before.
What was the niche?
I don't know if I can disclose that.
Welcome to another edition of the Social Proof Podcast. We find dope people that did dope stuff. I think this is a very interesting conversation we're going to have with Taijaun. What up, man?
What's going on?
That's a cool name.
I appreciate it.
Nah, for real. That's a dope name. Even the way you spell it, Taijaun is kind of dope. How are you, brother?
Good. I woke up this morning, man.
You did. How old are you?
22.
22 years old.
Yeah.
I was a knucklehead at 22. I was doing the stupidest stuff, bro. Nobody would have wanted to interview me at 22. You always been an entrepreneur?
Yeah, since I was 15, 16. Really before that, but I'll just count 15, 16.
What did you do at 15?
15, I started my own clothing brand. Before that, when I was in middle school, I think 7th grade, I was selling Jolly Ranchers out of my little lunchbox.
All right, that's always a play. That's always a play. But now you went from Jolly Ranchers and t-shirts to theme pages.
Yeah, man.
What is a theme page?
So a theme page is a faceless Instagram page that posts specific content for a specific group of people. So think about the Shade Room or Spiritual Word or even At Wealth. Yeah. These are all theme pages. These pages, the crazy thing about them is they make as much, if not more, than some of your favorite influencers on the platform.
For sure.
So like one question I like to ask people all the time is, would you rather be rich or famous if you had to choose one?
Rich.
You'd rather be rich than famous, right?
I don't know, because me, who I am, if I was famous, I know how to get rich.
But you have a family and kids, right?
Yeah.
Well, what fun is it if every time you go outside, you're getting stopped 20 times for a picture, and you can't even enjoy time with your family in peace? But
it would be pretty fun if you get 10 emails a day, people wanting to book you and pay you a lot of money for stuff.
Well, I'm assuming.
I'll take the trade-off. I mean, listen, first off, I'm not famous at all, but every time I go to the airport, I have to stop and take pictures. It really is cool, especially when I'm with my family. They respect me more. My wife thinks I'm more and more lit, but I get what you're saying. Of course, I'd love to, if I had to choose one, I'd take the rich.
Yeah, and that's the premise of it, because with these pages, you can so become rich without ever having to show your face. Nobody will ever know who you are. You don't even know who owns the pages, and that's the best part about it.
Got it. Okay. So give me it seems like, is the biggest theme page The Shade Room, is that the biggest one, or is that just the biggest one in our culture?
No, biggest one in our culture. That's a great question. What is the biggest one? I saw one the other day with like 30, 40 million followers. You have At Puberty. I think World Star has 40 million. I could be wrong.
World Star is still lit?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
World Star is still lit.
I ain't even heard nobody say nothing about World Star. I ain't seen a World Star post in 8 years.
Yeah.
So hold on. Okay, World Star. Let's see. Let's see what World Star is doing. World Star has 45 million.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they don't have as much engagement.
They don't have as much engagement, but they have an audience that they can sell anything to at any given point in time.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
Shade Room is definitely lit.
Yeah, the Shade Room is crazy. Let me see. So World Star has 45 million. Shade Room has 28 million, but their engagement is 5 times what.
Yeah, 100%. And that's something that we always look for. But the idea is to own big pages just like that, and basically monetize off of the followers on the account. People ask me all the time, or people always say, when does Instagram pay you when you get X amount of followers? It's not about when Instagram pays you. It's about the people on Instagram paying you.
Right, because they cut money on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, money on Instagram.
But it wasn't a whole lot. I wasn't making a whole lot.
It was pennies. It was something astronomical. Get 70 million views for $500 or $5,000. Something crazy. And it's like, who's doing that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So there are a lot of people where they're trying to build a career off of theme pages, right?
Yes.
So do you know, so how do you start one of these things?
That's a good question. So basically,
I'm sorry, real quick, before I get to that, you built and sold a theme page.
Exactly. In the beginning of this year.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. So in the beginning of this year, in January, we started a brand new page in a brand new niche that we've never been in before.
What was the niche?
I don't know if I can disclose that.
You don't have to say the name, but
artificial intelligence.
Okay. All right. So AI, what type of stuff was on the page?
Everything AI. So basically, this is when AI was hot. You have to think about it. This is when it was
pretty hot.
It's still pretty hot, exactly. But this is when ChatGPT was new. This is when you were seeing people do those deep fakes. This is when a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and we were basically capitalizing on all that content we were seeing on Twitter, we were seeing on YouTube, and we were posting it on our Instagram theme page with our branding. We grew it from January to June. I think we had over 500,000 followers when we sold it. And when we sold it for $110,000. But before we sold it, we made $140,000 just off of selling our own $20 ebook in the link in the bio, which was literally 95% profits. I only say 95% profits because we had to pay the person managing the page for us 5% to manage it. So we did absolutely nothing.
Okay, so you come up with this theme of AI. You start making cool posts on it.
Yep.
How did you build the page?
How do we build a page? So we're betting on Instagram's algorithm. So what I mean by that is Instagram picks up things every single day. You can post something. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. You have some posts on your Instagram that go viral and you have others that flop. Same thing with every other Instagram page. This happens with everybody's Instagram page. So if we're constantly posting content, just to give you an idea, we're posting 2 to 3 times per day minimum. Something is going to get picked up. And what I realize is
2 to 3 posts a day minimum.
Yeah, 2 to 3 posts per day. Keep in mind, we didn't have to create any of this post ourselves. We're just sourcing content from online. This is what blogs do. But basically, we're posting 2 or 3 times per day, and we're basically gambling on Instagram's algorithm to pick our stuff up. And that's exactly what happened. We organically grew the page from 0 to over 500,000 followers.
Hold on, bro. So you're saying you just posted and you're banking that the algorithm puts it in front of people, like from nowhere. I mean, you have to be using maybe your other pages to promote it or something.
I mean, did we test out promotions on other theme pages? Absolutely. But majority of our followers, 99.9% of our followers came from Instagram's algorithm. It's like TikTok. You post something on TikTok today, it's going to go viral. You have to think about it. That's why everybody started posting on TikTok. Because they start seeing virality that they've never seen before. And that's all a part of the algorithm. Instagram picked that up, and Instagram just started pushing a whole bunch of new content.
Okay. Let's talk about the content, though.
Yeah.
What is the? How are you? Are you spending time on the internet trying to find stuff about AI or trying to find stuff about this other stuff and posting it? Or do you have another strategy?
Theoretically, you're 100% correct, but the only part in that statement I was wrong was me doing it. I didn't do it. Had somebody else doing it. But
how you find the someone else? Was it a VA? Was it your homeboy?
Good question. So what I like to do is I like putting out job listings. You can put out a job listing on Upwork or something, or even what you can do is actually reach out to other people that run Instagram pages. The way you find this out is literally just by searching up like certain niches on Instagram, and you'll see faceless Instagram pages pop up, and you'll DM them, hey, who manages your content? I'd be willing to pay them XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. But in essence, let's assume, because before we even got there, even though this was me not doing it and it was passive, what was I doing when I first started doing this? I was posting it myself. So let me answer that question on finding the content. Taijaun, how do you find the content? So whenever we're finding content, depending on the niche that we're in, let's say that we're in, you can literally make a theme page in any niche. I don't care what it is. But let's say we had a theme page that was in the golfing niche. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to go to Twitter, or I'm going to go to any big media websites, and I'm going to figure out what's happening in the golf world, right? Now, the next thing I'm going to do, this is my favorite play to do, is to go to TikTok. And what I'm going to do when I go to TikTok is I'm going to type in whatever my niche is in the search bar, and then I'm going to filter it, and I'm going to have it show me its most viral content. Because something I tell people all the time is if it went viral once, it can go viral twice.
Hold on. How do you find the most viral? I'm about to do it right now. How do you find the most viral content?
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to TikTok. Let's say that you want to find the most viral content.
Hold on. I'm going to go to I hope I'm logged in already. I got to use my face. Okay. Oh crap! I got some little.
Some engagement.
Yeah, I got a little engagement. You know what I mean? Shout out to my engagement. Okay. All right. So what do I do?
So you're gonna go to the search bar, and then you're gonna search. It doesn't matter what you search.
Let's say we're gonna do, because this is what I'm about to build a brand around love, but from a business perspective. Like entrepreneur, you married?
No.
Well, you're only 22. 22-year-olds don't get married. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
How long, yo?
Over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
Not that long, but I like how you said over a year.
Yeah.
I would have just said about a year. Y'all gonna make it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the little?
I proudly said over a year. You know, when you said under a year, that's not proud. I proudly said over a year.
I'm proud of you, man. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Okay. All right. So anyway, as an entrepreneur, there's a lot of challenges dating, right?
Yeah.
So that's the page I want to build. So all right. So teach me how to build that page. What
so if you wanted to build a page, I'm assuming entrepreneur love. Let's just look that up.
Yes.
Look up entrepreneur love.
So I'm putting in the search bar I always say, I gotta say it like this, entrepreneur. Be so funny, Reese. Like, I'm trying, brother. Okay, entrepreneur love. I'll put that in the search bar.
So we're gonna hit those three dots in the top right, and then we're gonna click filters.
Yeah, filters. Oh, I didn't know this was here.
Now you're gonna sort by like count.
Sort by like count, okay.
And then you're gonna click apply.
Apply.
And what you're gonna realize is the most viral posts are gonna be at the top.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So now, for example, entrepreneur love, that may be that's very specific.
Let me see yours. Let me see if yours shows the same thing that it's showing me. About the same thing. I don't have that one.
Yeah, there's ads throughout it, so you may see some ads in there, but
got it. Okay, but this shows. This is a hack, bro.
Now keep in mind. I don't want people going out there searching up entrepreneur love because that's very specific. But if we're about to start an Instagram theme page that's in the black news niche, that's one I'm in heavy. We're talking about wealth or entrepreneurship or business or side hustles or maybe artificial intelligence. I don't care what niche it is. You're gonna go to TikTok. You're gonna search in that idea, that niche, and then you're gonna filter it by top. By top likes. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that content off of TikTok. We're gonna get the link. We're gonna put it into a TikTok watermark remover downloading software that you can find online.
Why do we do that?
Because when we post it on Instagram, it doesn't look as sexy when it has a watermark. You know what I mean? We don't want it to have the TikTok watermark, because if you save it directly from TikTok, it's going to have a watermark on it.
Got it. And there's a watermark removal.
Yeah.
What is that?
Just Google TikTok watermark video.
Which one do you use?
Snaptick.
Snaptick. Okay. Yeah. So you download the video from TikTok, put it into Snaptick.
No, we copy the link from TikTok, we put it into Snaptick.
Okay.
It gives me the downloaded video without the watermarks. Now I'm going to take that piece of content and I'm going to post it on my Instagram theme page.
Gotcha.
Now, the cool part about it is, I remember a question you asked me earlier was, how are we having this page grow? How is it going viral? If it went viral once, it can go viral twice. I tell people this all the time. Me and you may not know why the algorithm picked something up, but it did. So that tells me it worked. So let me try it on my page.
There's a lot of things you can do with $500. I mean, you can have a night out with your significant other. You could buy some really expensive shoes. Well, really nice shoes are about double $500. You could buy a course where you can learn something for $500. But I have something better for you to do with the $500. I want to meet with you every single morning for the rest of your life. Well, maybe not the rest of your life, but every morning, Monday through Friday, for the rest of the year. I have information and game that have allowed me to build a successful business, a successful community, and a successful life all the way around. But I want to share that with you. But the only way we can accomplish this is not me selling you a course, not me giving you a one-on-one consultation, because even with that, you'll get the information, but you'll need more. I want to meet with you every single morning. Now, would I meet with someone every morning for $500 for a year? And the answer is yes. Actually, we've been doing this thing since 2017. We have what's called the morning meetup. Every single month we have a theme, whether it's social media, whether it's motivation, whether it's strategy, whatever it is, we have a theme for the month, and every morning in that month, we have a conversation around that topic. And I am giving a wealth of knowledge, not only myself, but a lot of friends, a lot of people that you see on this podcast, they join every single week. So you need a community of people that you can grow with, and you need a coach. I'm your coach. The Morning Meetup is your community. Go to themorningmeetup.com. It's $499, and I will meet you every single morning for an entire year. Give it a shot.
Why do you think whenever something, whether it's something big happening in the world, or whether you ever been on social media and then you'll see multiple people post about the same thing?
Yeah.
The reason they do that is because they know it gets a lot of engagement, it gets a lot of likes. And if it went viral for them, it's going to go viral for you. That's why you'll see big pages like Hollywood Unlocked, Spiritual Word, Shade Room. They typically post around the same stories because they're seeing each other. If I see this story go viral here, best believe I'm going to hop on this story as well.
Oh, wow. So they be stealing from each other. I thought it's like breaking news and everybody just posted at the same time.
Nah, and then you have to also think about it. This happens in the real world, even with news channels. They're seeing what's going crazy. Why do you think in certain scenarios, when it's like super big cases, you'll see 20 million news reporters standing outside the courtroom? It's because they know that they can get a lot from that story.
Even if they're getting the answer, like if another news asked a question,
exactly,
they answer it. Well, we're gonna post it anyway.
Exactly. If I owned ABC 123 and you own News 123, just because they're getting the answer on News 123, I'm not getting paid from that. I want people to come to my website, and I want to get paid from that traffic. You know what I mean? Side
note, bro, I was having this debate, and people were just. I pulled this clip from Justin LeBoy. You're familiar?
Yeah.
I pulled this clip.
Theme page. He never showed his face on his page.
Is that a theme page though? Because that's still a personal page.
Nah, because if you click his following, you'll see his personal page somewhere else. A theme page is you never see his face. You literally see white quotes. He posts the same thing.
Right, but it's still Justin LeBoy.
It's Justin LeBoy. I'm telling you, it's a theme page. If he wasn't,
so you would consider that a theme page?
Absolutely.
Oh, so respectfully, Justin is his personal page,
exactly.
Which he doesn't post anything at all.
But how did he build his brand around that theme page?
So even if it's based on a person, and if it's to say if it's faceless, then it just becomes a theme page.
Exactly. You literally never see his face on all 1,000 plus of his posts. You'll never see his face. The crazy thing is, somebody like me or any entrepreneur would literally go to that page, and if he was to say, "Hey, $5,000 for a post," I'll pay it in a heartbeat.
100%. But he doesn't make any money from here.
You're crazy.
You think?
How do you think?
There's no ads or any. It
doesn't always have to be ads for you to make money from it. Because I remember at one point in time, he was actually doing promos for a very, very little time. I don't know why he stopped doing promos. That happened right around when that whole he became partner with Revolt. But and even if he's not making money directly, how do you think he got that partnership with Revolt?
For sure, 100%. So my point is, and I made this post, and I was like, I don't really know the guy, but I know the page, and I was like, yo, it's really, really dope because. I mean, this guy he's posting 12, 14 posts a day.
Yeah.
And I was impressed with the work ethic. So I post this post, and on Instagram, it's mad people like, yo, he steals posts, he steals stuff from me. And now it makes sense. It's a theme page. You're supposed to steal stuff on a theme page. But I think because it's so closely related to a personal brand, people don't like it. Like Spiritual World and Shade Room, all those kind of things. It's not tied to a person, but his page is tied to him.
Yeah.
So
I see it, but at the end of the day, he doesn't show his face, and that's 1,000% a theme page, and people can't really get mad at it. I charge it to the game. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you don't own those words. Like, you don't own that. Fact. You don't own that quote.
That's a fact. See, we on the same page. It was tripping, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all should really respect the work that's being done.
And what he was doing in the beginning, and I peeped it, he was going to Twitter. And Twitter is literally my undercover source that I used to get all myself because I own a black, really? I own a black entrepreneurship and success page. It's one of my favorite pages. But Twitter is my go-to. And what he's doing is he's going to Twitter, he's going down his feed, and he'll see, the thing about Twitter is you'll see a lot of like 2-3 line sentences go viral. Like it'll be something so stupid, but it's so relatable. And since it went viral on Twitter, that tells him, okay, cool. A lot of people like this. A lot of people related to it. Let me post it on Instagram because I know a lot of people are going to like it. I know a lot of people are going to relate to it.
And they didn't see it on Twitter.
Exactly. That's why Twitter is my favorite place because a lot of people don't use Twitter, but Twitter gets news first. That's what I realized. Twitter gets news first, and then it comes to Instagram. So we're taking it off of Twitter, and we're bringing it to Instagram first. So if he saw it went viral on Twitter, it's more than likely going to go viral on Instagram. Once again, me and you may not know why it went viral, but it did. So it's probably going to do the same thing again.
That's hard. That's why you're saying you can start the page, start putting up content that's already went viral. And if you have a page of stuff that already went viral, again, the algorithm just sees that and says, let's just push this out to people that are going to like it.
Exactly. I literally have somebody, she literally started her page, I believe, it wasn't 5 days ago. This happened last week. But her page was 5 days old. And she said, yo, Ty, I already got a post with over 1 million views and I already have over 4,000 followers. Dang. But all we're doing is posting viral-worthy content. So that's the strategy. We're starting an Instagram theme page in a new niche, or whatever niche that may be, whatever niche you want to be in. And we're posting viral-worthy content 2 to 3 times per day. Something is going to get picked up. Something's going to get picked up.
Do you use regular humans or VA? That's a terrible thing to say.
Nah.
VAs are, that was wild.
Nah,
that was wild.
Nah.
But you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Are you using that was a terrible thing to say. Are you using VAs like in another country where it's just, they just work, or you're finding people in the States, your friends, family?
That's a good question. So one thing I realized is wherever you're posting from is where a majority of your followers are going to be from. So for that exact reason, you'll never see somebody in a third world country managing any of my pages. Everything we do is US based. If it's not US based, it's at least North America based. So for example, that AI page we were growing, the dude was based out of Canada. But being that he was based out of Canada, it's still North America. Our followers are still from around this region. So to answer your question, there's 2 types of people you can bring. There's 2 types of people you can bring onto this theme page you're going to start, right? The first person is going to be a content creator. This is going to be the person that's sourcing of viral-worthy content and making it match your brand. And the second person is going to be the account manager. That content creator can be based anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. But the account manager, you're going to want based in North America, and have them posting on your page. So that way Instagram doesn't they don't show your content towards, let's say you had somebody in the Philippines doing it. They don't show your content towards other Filipinos. Instead, they're showing it towards your target demographic. And it doesn't just have to be United States. Let's say you wanted to start a page that was around London memes or around African memes. Wherever you want your core audience to be, that's where you should be posting from.
Hey, but so I have a VA that he posts the stuff on my on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and Instagram. But he's doing it through my Facebook manager. Does that make a difference?
It's a good question. I don't think it makes a difference. I don't play with fire like that. But once again, you have an omnipresence. You're going on all these platforms, so that's a little bit different. But since I primarily focus on Instagram, I have just a person dedicated in North America posting on Instagram for me.
Got it.
So I mean, for you, I don't think it matters, but for what I have going on and theme pages, and yeah, absolutely it matters.
How much do you pay?
How much do I pay?
A person to run your page?
So it's a good question. There's several ways you can go about it. So on one of my pages, because you got to think about it, right? These people only posting like, how much do you think you're worth to get paid just to post on Instagram? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I try not to like, how do I put this without getting canceled? I try
Tread lightly, my brother.
I try not to like, you're posting on Instagram. How much do you want? You know what I mean? I'm not asking you to do a whole bunch of stuff. Just post.
Yeah.
So I try for my account managers anywhere from 500 to 1,000. But what I've been doing lately was I've been giving people a revenue split. So this incentivizes them to go harder with my page. You know what I mean? So you may get a lower base, but now you're getting a revenue split of 5%.
Right.
So if my page made $20,000 in a month, you're getting 5% of that on top of your base. So to answer your question, short answer, anywhere from $500 to $1,000. And that's the content creator and the account manager. Sometimes you're lucky you find 2 in 1, but $500 to $1,000 max total
Per month.
Yeah, per month.
Okay.
And then if you want to get spicy with it, then you could do a lower base and just add like a rev split on top.
Got it. Okay. All right. So you find somebody to manage it, $500 to $1,000. What's the instructions or training that you're giving them?
That's a good question.
Because I know you run through people that just aren't good at finding good stuff.
That happens more often than not. So they just have to have it in them. So that's why I primarily, before going to Upwork, I try to find other people in my niche, and I will literally reach out to them and say, hey, who's posting your content, XYZ, and I'll try to get one of them to post on my page, because that's somebody that understands it.
Yeah.
And unlike most things in life where everything is a competition, for some reason, us Instagram theme page owners, we work together. If something's working for one of us, hey, yo, what's working? Boom, all right, bet I'm gonna squeeze the hell out of this. So I try to go for already existing theme page owners in the niche that my page is in, and I'll ask them straight up, hey, who's managing your content? Would you be open to having them manage mine? Or if it's you, how much would you charge?
Gotcha. So you have theme page. Can you show me? Can you take me to one?
Yeah, I take you to my one of my ones, Black Wealth. I don't even tell people I own that. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Okay, can you go grab Riot, please? All right, I'm sorry, say that again.
Black Wealth.
Black Wealth. Black Wealth. That's the name of it, Black Wealth?
Black Wealth. So everything Black entrepreneurship and success.
309,000 followers. Mm-hmm. Okay. First off, why you ain't following me? Forget it. It's okay. All right, so this engagement is pretty incredible. Mm-hmm. I mean, and you ain't do nothing extra.
Yeah, I don't do nothing extra. Nope. But what you'll realize is we're taking stories and we're putting it in our branding.
So that's a key. You create your own branding model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Create our own branding model. And once we do that, now we're taking these stories from Twitter. We're taking them from big news articles. We're just putting it in our format.
And who comes up with the format?
What do you mean? Me? Like, I mean, it's one format on the whole page.
No, I'm saying who creates the format though?
Oh, who creates the format?
Like, cause that's another skill set.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. You have to have somebody that knows exactly what they're doing. So as you can see,
I like this. So y'all have, it's like whatever the picture is, and then there's a circle with someone in it, and then words at the bottom, and it's kind of like black faded out. I like that.
Exactly. So like anybody with a story, we're bringing them on our page. And something you'll realize is we're very, 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 very exclusive. How much do you think we charge for promo on that page right now? Out of curiosity, what do you think if you were to say a number?
Only problem is I don't know the game. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
What if I told you I'll get you on my page that gets over 10 million views a month and our average post does 30,000 likes? How much would that be worth to you?
How much would it be worth for me? 30,000 likes.
Over 200,000 eyes. Let's say you're pushing your podcast summit. What is that worth to you?
A couple thousand.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we only charge $750 for promo. But the crazy thing is, at $750 for promo, most people in my niche around my follower count, they're charging way less. But the reason why I can charge a premium price is because you're getting a premium experience. One, 90% of my followers are from the United States, which is your target demographic. Two, most of our posts, we don't spam our page in promos like most theme pages do. They spam their page in promos. And I know some people don't know what promos are. Promos is basically when people pay to get posted on your account. If you were to go to the Shade Room right now, you'll see that Fashion Nova's posted on their account at least 3 times within the last 24 hours. And from what I know, the Shade Room charges $6,500 for a single post.
Are they at 65 now? Every time I turn around, it's more and more money.
And I guarantee you, I'll put any amount of money on it. Fashion Nova probably paid Shade Room over $1 million for that.
At least. Just to get posted on our account 3 times per day. This is why we see Fashion Nova every single day, whether we like it or not. It's because Fashion Nova understands that these big Instagram pages is where the gold is. And they're literally paying them, dishing out money. Now imagine if that was you. You were the person behind one of these pages and you were getting paid from brands like Fashion Nova just to post. Now let me ask you a question. If you were to post something on Instagram right now, how much does it cost you? Nothing.
That's the best part about it. And this is why you'll put me up against any real estate mogul. I don't care what it is. I'll take digital real estate over real estate any day of the week.
Any day of the week.
How was I able to build an asset that was producing me at peak $70,000 a month in profit from January of this year to June of this year in only 6 months? Real estate's not doing that.
You talking
and
good.
I started from scratch. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. You don't even need $1,000 to get started. You just need to do the thing. You need to be consistent. Most people aren't consistent. So you mean to tell me that somebody that has no skin in the game, you mean to tell me that they can get a piece of real estate? Absolutely. It may not be real estate dirt in the ground, but it'll be digital real estate online.
This is so interesting, bro. All right. So what is a good person to promote on here? Like what's all right. So did you pay for this? Did he pay for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Theoretically.
All right, cool.
Theoretically. Yeah, theoretically.
So he didn't pay for it?
Yeah. No.
Kinda. In y'all partnership, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. So
okay. What was do you know if there was an ROI on this post?
That post was more so for awareness. It wasn't to make anything. But go down a little bit and you'll see David Amari.
Okay, let me see.
I can tell you right now, the ROI on that was, they got over 50,000 likes and they got over 200,000 views, I believe, something like that.
I don't see it. Where's it at? So, okay.
I'll pull it up.
Okay, this is good.
And the only reason I know about Instagram theme pages is because before I started owning these pages, I was actually the person paying these pages. I realized that in a year, I sent these people over $100,000 and I'm like, yo, I sent these people a lot of money just to post me on their account, which cost them nothing. I was like, nah, I got to try and own one of these pages. And that's when I was like, yo, let me try owning one of these pages. And that's when I got skin in the game. I got my first page.
Oh, wow.
And I was making money just like them. So instead of me paying these pages to post me, people are paying me to post them.
You could have tagged me in the interview that we did.
I should have, right?
This is hard, but you must have a graphic designer though, because somebody's gonna come up with that theme. That's a dope thing.
A template, yeah. So I'll just tell anybody to send me 2 images, and we'll have somebody on my team put it in a captivating way. And we even guarantee people if they don't see the results. So we have a like guarantee. If your post doesn't get at least 5,000 likes minimum, we'll repost it.
Really?
Yeah, it costs me nothing.
That's customer service.
You know what I mean?
So do you have a full-time graphic designer on? Because this is a really, really nice. It looks good, bro.
Yeah, and that's what sets us apart from a lot of other pages. So we have a Photoshop template that we just drag and drop. So it's just like clockwork. It's super easy. You send me
But you have somebody that finds the image to put it in
exactly, and we're only posting high quality images, correct.
This page, how much does it make?
Black Wealth?
Yeah.
A little over $10,000 a month.
A little over
and
10
that's
grand
just
a
in promos. Keep in mind, in the last month and a half, I want to say, we've done a complete rebrand. And this is what is, and the reason we did this rebrand and we weren't taking any promo money from it is because if you scroll down, keep scrolling, you're going to see a massive rebrand. But this massive rebrand is something that we literally went from charging $100 for a post to over $750 for a post. But that's because everything went up. So we're willing to take a 1-2 month break for that change. And now we're going to see the long-term gains from it. So
this 100, bro, it is night and day.
Yeah, night and day, exactly. And sometimes you have to be willing to take a step back, rebrand, just to come back even harder.
That's a fact. All right, so who created the new theme? Is there, I guess my question is there somebody that I should be looking to hire to create the template, create the theme?
That's a good question. I mean, you could just look for just any graphic designer, give them the vision.
How you find yours?
Just, you know what I mean?
You had the vision. You was like, yo, put an image in. Okay, I got you.
I had the vision. I brought us to any graphic designer that knows how to use Photoshop. It's like, yo, this is my vision. I want this. I want this. I want this. All right, boom. He brought it to life, and now it's just a reusable Photoshop template that I use.
Do you have an idea that I can use?
In terms of
like making it look the way yours looks?
Like a theme page or a post? Like you want to post?
What do you mean?
Do you want to post on the page or do you want
a theme page?
Oh, you want an actual theme page.
So the fact, you got the circle in the middle, words on the bottom, dope image in the middle, and like in the background.
Yeah.
That's genius.
But to be fair, our page that we sold for over 6 figures back in June of this year, that page we scaled and grew off of a Canva template. Like it was crazy.
A Canva template.
Yeah.
So Canva has post templates?
Nah, let me show you an example of what a post would look like. So show me. A post will look like this. Let me see.
This is so good, bro.
So this is another page that we were gonna.
This is so good.
This is another page that we were gonna start in the AI niche. This is exactly how the post looks.
Yeah, bro. If I follow you, gonna follow me back?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. I want to be a part of this 44 followers.
This is exactly what our posts look like.
This is the one you sold?
Nah, it's not the one I sold, but that's exactly what the post looked like on that page. Exactly what it looked like.
And that's so did this page steal your look?
Yeah, that was a play around page. I was just trying to test. But what I'm getting at is I'm showing you the theme. That's what the post would look like. So in essence, we were getting the posts from TikTok. We were slapping them on that template that we made. And then we were just changing the header at the top.
Got it. You didn't make this page. Is this your page?
Yeah.
That's your page?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one I got you.
I own it. Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right, cool. For one, this tells me that you gonna follow me back?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, bro. Like, come on, hold me down. I want to be a part of this 44. Okay, so the theme pages, is this a thing that everybody's doing, that a lot of people are doing?
Nah, that's the thing about it. Nobody's giving game on how to do it. You don't see Shade Room talking about how they make $5 million a year from this page. You don't see Wealth.
Do they make $5 million a year?
You're crazy if you don't think they do. I think that's the low end. And you know how I know they make that? Because if you go to SimilarWeb tells you how much any website is making on average. Just off of their blog alone, they're making anywhere from $2 to $5 million a year. That doesn't even include their Instagram page.
The blog.
See, that's another place. See, with your Instagram theme page, this is what we're going to do. And I know we're probably throwing a lot on them, so we could probably talk about the different ways to make money with your page. But one of the ways that we were going to monetize our page was we were going to create a blog around it. Blogs make crazy money. But what's the problem with blogs? What's the toughest part about starting any blog?
Somebody got to write it.
Not somebody got to write it. What's another tough part?
Driving traffic. But is it hard to drive traffic to this blog if you already have an account that has over 500,000 followers and gets over 10 million impressions every single month? No.
Exactly.
So, and that's why, so it makes sense, because the Shade Room, they'll start writing something. They'll say, to see the rest, go to the blog.
Linking about, exactly. It's a blog. It's a whole, that's why when people ask me, yo, Taijaun, what do you do in public? Am I the only one to, like, when I answer the question, it's like, I don't know which way I want to go, but I'll say I own a media company. I don't say I own a theme page, I own a media company. That's what it is.
It is a media company. Dang, this is good. All right. So let me ask this question. How do you decide what theme we're going after? Because you just said my entrepreneurship love joint wasn't a vibe without saying it. So how do you pick the right theme?
It's a good question. One thing I tell people all the time is, if you're going to start an Instagram theme page, do it in a niche that you have some sort of interest in. The reason I say that is because the biggest thing about theme pages is it has high potential to do good, but the cost of it is not going to be money, it's going to be consistency. So if you're going to be consistent in it, at least have it be in a niche that you're interested in. Because if you're not interested in a niche, if I'm posting about wigs, if I'm posting about wigs all day, I don't give two craps about wigs. So it's probably going to be a week before I say, okay, I have this page, and I just stop posting.
Yeah.
So let it be in a niche that you're passionate about. Once you have that niche that you don't have to be I would say be passionate. Once you're in a niche that you're semi-passionate about, I promise you it makes your life a whole lot easier. I
can feel that too, because you have to, and it's something about being excited about the thing that you're doing, because you start thinking of more creative ways to build it. You start thinking of, it's not first thought money. Mm-hmm. First thought is, I like doing this.
You see what I'm saying?
And that keeps you consistent, and consistency is where the money is.
Exactly, that's where the money is. And then the different ways to make money with these pages, you don't really start making real money until you have like 50,000 followers. And this is why I tell people, be consistent, because you want to start making money with these pages. But I hate to break it to you, it's going to be hard. You can make money before having 50,000 followers easily, but it's going to be harder to make money until you have a larger follower count. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. But if you're in something that you're passionate about, you're going to reach that mark of hitting 50, 100, 150, 200,000 followers, so you can reap the benefits of all the work that you just put in.
Got it. Side note, going back to your conversation about digital real estate and physical real estate, I don't agree with that. Only because the algorithm controls what you build. You know what I mean? And it's not, well, I guess it will it will go up the bigger it grows and the longer time you're in it, or it can fall off.
Yeah,
and
I agree with you. The algorithm controls whether something goes or not. But let me ask you a question. The only thing that's stopping somebody from scaling a theme page to making, let's just say, $10,000 a month, because that's everybody's goal, $10,000 a month. The only thing that's stopping a person, let's assume there's an avatar right here, and that avatar is somebody fresh out of college, doesn't have much money, has college debt, maybe can get a job. My question to you is this: if you're that person and you have two routes to go, digital real estate or real estate, the only thing, from what I'm hearing, is the only thing that's stopping you from making $10,000 a month with this theme page is because you're gambling on the algorithm. But what about what's going to cost you to make $10,000 a month in real estate? You need tons of money.
You need a
bag.
Yeah.
See, I know maybe you have a bag for that, but you know, let's look at everybody else. So if you were starting over today, where are you gonna? I don't know how much this building costs you, but where are you? I want you to imagine 22-year-old David Shantz. Where are you gonna scrape that money off to be able to get this building?
That was a really good answer, bro. You cooking right now. You cooking. That was a really. I have nothing to say. I was actually in our morning meetup yesterday, or day before yesterday. I made a list of the top things that I would do if I had to start over, like making money, and number one on the list was videography.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like it would be a passion, so 100%. But
only because it's needed, and it's in the media space, and like creating content, everybody needs to create content. I think what I didn't know about the theme page, so this is a very viable option now that I'm thinking about it.
I literally have an 18-year-old kid, 18 years old. I think he's 19 now. Actually, I'm lying. 19 years old, over $200,000, and he never showed his face on Instagram.
It's a lot of work, though, because here's why it's a lot of work. There's a creative element to it. So the way you post the words on the actual template, the captions, it takes work. I mean, anything takes work.
It takes work, but let's envision, once again, in that place is an 18, 19-year-old kid. What entitlement does he have to say it's a lot of work?
Yeah.
You're not doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A lot of people aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
What entitlement does anybody have to say is it's a lot of work? Now, unless you're already established, that's a different conversation. And how can it be a lot of work when we have somebody that's managing it for us? I kid you not. I promise you, on that AI page that we sold, I never posted on our account, not once. What work was it for me? I mean,
so you paid the person $500 to $1,000 a month. They found the stuff, they sourced the stuff, they posted on a regular basis, and you gave the manager 5%.
He was this is the cool part about it. He was a content creator and the account manager. And let me correct you. We didn't pay him $500 to $1,000 a month. We actually paid him $300 a month. We started making money with the page and say we felt bad because I'm talking we were bringing in $1,000 a day. And I was like, bro, we paying this dude. We only throwing him $300. I'm like, come on, we gotta do better than that. I feel wrong, me personally.
Give him $200 more dollars.
And I knew he was about to start counting. Like, yo, these dudes should have made $10,000 in a week. I was like, nah, boom, let's renegotiate. So we gave him $500 a month plus 5%. And I mean, that's that. But the premise of what I'm saying is we did nothing. I literally sat on my butt and was playing probably 2K all day. That's what I do nowadays. But
are you good at 2K?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'll cook you. Maybe. All right, so I got the joint right there. Okay. All right, so no, I actually, now I'm thinking about it, man. This is a really cool option. But I'm still not. So you were saying find something that you're passionate about, but in terms of something that's going to go viral or something that other people enjoy, how do we find that? Because I'm passionate. Well, no, am I passionate about the love of entrepreneurs? Kinda. I like talking about it. I ask entrepreneurs all the time about their love life, and they're always struggling.
Yeah, but one thing I like to ask myself is there at least 1 million people that will be interested in what I'm talking about? If the answer is yes, then I'm going to go forward with
100%.
it. And then another thing you have to take into consideration, since we're not creating this content ourselves, since we're not the ones that are getting up and recording these cool videos, recording these TikToks, doing all this stuff, we're just getting it from other people and giving them their respective credit. You want to be also in a niche that it won't be a problem getting content. That's key. That's key. Now, that's one thing. Another piece to it is actually making money from these pages. Not all pages have the capability to make $100,000 in a month. It's just not possible. So you also have to take that in consideration. How are you going to make money from this page?
Yeah, I'm starting to, and it's so crazy. I know I saw it and I liked it, but now I'm starting to notice it even more. Even Hollywood Unlocked has a theme. They have their theme. So that you know when it comes across, without even looking at the name, you know that that's Hollywood Unlocked. Exactly. Or you know that that's Black Wealth.
Exactly.
This is so good.
Exactly. And the dope part about it is, I tell people this all the time, there are literally hundreds of ways to make money from these pages. You have to think about it. The number one reason why most businesses fail is because they can't get customers. They're not bringing sales in. Right. But is it hard to get customers or bring sales in when you have an audience of people that like, comment, and share anything that you post? Nah, that's why it was easy to make $74,000 in a month selling a $20 ebook on an AI page. Because everybody that follows me, we 500,000 followers. Crazy thing is, when we made that 74,000 in a month, we didn't even have 500,000 followers. I think we had like 200,000 or 300,000. But the crazy thing is, you have to think about it like this: if they're liking our page, if they follow our page, they're obviously interested in AI. Well, what if we give them an AI ebook? Right. Boom, we sold an AI ebook to AI lovers, and guess what? It printed. Now imagine if you do this in any niche. Now that's one of the many ways to make money from these pages. Then you have selling promos, because once again, you have an audience. You would pay to get posted on Black Wealth, whether you realize 100%. It or not. You would pay for it.
I'm actually going to ask you. I'm going to negotiate though.
Because we have something that we have your audience, and you're waiting to get in front of it. Like, think about that. So you have selling your own products on there. So whether you're a business owner, I don't care if you do hair, I don't care if you do nails. What if you started a page and you start posting the coolest nails, like everybody submitting the coolest nails? Like, I don't know why, but TikTok videos and TikTok girls, when they be posting their nails and stuff, bro, it goes crazy. So imagine you had a theme page posting a whole bunch of different nail designs, whatever, that you got from all over TikTok that all have went viral before. And then in the link in the bio, you're selling either one of your nail products, or you're selling a nail ebook. How to become a what do you call them? A nail stylist? What do you call them? Nail tech. How to become a nail tech. How to become a certified nail tech in under 30 days for less than $1,000. I don't know. I just came up with that off the top of my head. But those people are gonna buy that. So you have selling your own ebook, selling your own products. If you're a business owner, selling those products. One thing about it too is I post myself on Black Wealth every so often. So now that's free traffic to my brand. You have promos, you have affiliate marketing. On that tiny house page I was telling you earlier, we have an affiliate marketing product in the bio. You have, bro, this is literally an infinite amount of ways to make money from these pages. And then you have building it to sell it. I want you to guess, just tell me any number in the world. There was this meme page. It had only 15 million followers. It's really not a lot. It had 15 million followers. How much do you think it sold for? Matter of fact, let me show you the page.
15 million followers.
Let me show you the page. 16 now. But how much do you think it sold for? If y'all want to look it up at Daquan, how much do you think it sold for?
This is you follow that page?
I remember it. Like 50? Is it million?
So they, I don't know. Hold on. So it's literally just.
It's just stupid memes. It's like a 23-year-old kid ran that page. How much do you think that they sold that page for? If you say any number in the world.
Okay, let me think. 15 million followers.
Mind you, it's just nothing but kids that follow this page probably. It's probably nothing but
just
kids.
Yeah. I'm going to go with 500,000 to $1 million.
500,000 to $1 million. Let me see something real quick. That's a good guess, and I respect that guess. The reason I respect that guess is because we have taken consideration the niche. There's not a lot of people like me that would get posted on that page.
The only reason I'm saying it is because of the way you presented the question, which means it's probably on the higher end than I would get. If I had to guess, I'd say, yo, somebody sold 300,000.
I want you to read what that says. Read out loud.
Warner Music paid $85 million. Yo, hold on.
Bro, when I say that we're building media companies, this is probably one of the most overlooked.
An ad came up.
When I tell you that this is probably one of the most overlooked.
No way.
Man, what? I can't make it. It's certain things in life that I can't make up, and this is one of them. This is why, I can understand why people are kind of gatekeeping it. I can understand it.
Warner Music paid $85 million for the Daquan meme page.
I can't make it up.
What in the world?
A freaking meme page. A meme page. The crazy thing is I read more into it. It was a record label that ended up paying this amount of money because they realized that their target audience was this page right here. That was their target audience because 85% of the followers were like millennials or something.
So, okay, 85 million. Why would Warner make such a hefty investment in a meme platform? Peeling back the layers, IMGM's statistics reveal the allure, boasting over 40 million subscribers across their channels with a whopping 3 billion monthly views. Remarkably, 85% of this audience comprises the sought-after Gen Z and young millennials, presenting Warner with a golden opportunity to tap into its lucrative demographic right where they are most active. Wow.
Now let me ask you a question. How much did it cost for them to create that Instagram account?
Nothing.
So
what in the world? 85 million?
You still taking real estate over digital real estate? You a fool.
I'm gonna get me some real estate. However,
definitely
I'm gonna get a little bit of both.
The purpose is to get your feet wet, start making a bag, and then invest it into real estate. Like right now, I'm in talks with getting my first house, but this money came from digital real estate. And this is what I'm telling people, man. Get started, get your feet wet, start an Instagram theme page, start making money. And then once you start making consistent income, go invest it into real dirt in the ground, because that's one thing that can never be sold again. That's one thing they're never making again. You know what I mean? But you have to start somewhere. A lot of people don't have 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 to get started. You can go create a free Instagram account right now. There's no reason why anybody has an excuse why they haven't did it.
Yo, Daquan's not even a real person, bro. It's crazy.
That's the crazy part about it.
You know what I mean? Like it's they created a figure that looks like they would like theme stuff. And this is crazy, bro. Individual working across the world content. Okay.
I think it was made by a 23-year-old out of Canada.
So, in fact, it's not even the real Daquan in the profile picture. Instead, it's simply an image that summarizes the inventive role the page has played in popular culture. Like all good editorial teams, Daquan is run like a daily show, curated and collated by a team of individuals working across a world of content. This isn't your run-of-the-mill meme page. This is big business. I've always been a fan of memes and followed a lot of meme pages on Facebook, Instagram, and just one day I thought about making my own, Daquan said. I started posting memes on Instagram and the account grew quickly to 150,000 followers. Back then, it was impossible to predict that this would become a full-fledged business. Incredible. Incredible.
And that's just one page. A freaking memes. That's the crazy part about it. And this is why I said, like, when people ask me, Taijaun, what do you do?
Bro.
I say I own a media company because that's what this is. And the crazy part is it's not like drop shipping. It's not like Amazon, not to crap on those businesses, but you need money. You need thousands of dollars. Man, this is for the person that may not have money. They may have more time than money. And, you know, in your free time, cool, just post 2-3 times per day on your theme page. Just grow it. See what happens. I tell people this all the time. The new currency in today's day and age is going to be visibility. It's visibility. Attention is the new currency. They said that they were able to sell that because they're getting over 2 billion, views over all their channels or whatever. That's the new currency. And we can figure, the crazy thing is we can get this attention. We can build this attention for free and then we can sell it. We can monetize off of it. You get a page with 50, 100,000 followers, whether it's you selling your own ebook or whether it's you having people pay you to get posted on your account, it costs you nothing. Just do it. Yeah. That's what I tell people, man.
What do you know about social media that most people don't? Because there's a sauce, bro. There's a sauce that you have that if Kay was going to start this page, she may not have that sauce or just yet or developed it. Yeah. Something that you understand about social media that the average person doesn't.
Yeah, and it's just like a common trait that most big Instagram theme page owners have is having the eye to knowing what's going to go viral and what's not. So I have a feeling, and that's why I can confidently scale and grow any Instagram theme page because I have an eye as to what's going to go viral versus what's not. So that's what I will say is having the eye. But what I will say is I didn't always have an eye. I had to train myself. I had to continue posting and start picking up what was going and what wasn't going. But I guarantee you do it for a month straight, you're going to start to have an eye for what's going versus what's not. Now, let me tell you what people are going to do. That this is where they're probably going to mess up. They're going to start this account. And once they start this account, they're just going to go grab content from anywhere. Their page is going to have no structure. They're not going to know how to monetize it, and they're just going to be posting. I like to call those accounts burner accounts because, I mean, you're posting, but it's probably not going to go anywhere. There's a specific structure that we do whenever we're scaling and growing these pages. And you can try Googling it. You can try YouTube, but good luck finding it.
Wow. This is incredible. Okay, so you actually... you've helped other. I heard you talk about some students that you have. Okay, how do you help people? And I guess my audience, how could you help them kind of get going in this?
Yeah, so basically, I'm actually having a challenge where I'm going to be breaking this down step by step, how to build, scale, and grow these faceless Instagram pages, and how to help people. My biggest thing that I'm emphasizing was zero experience. So I'm helping people with zero experience build, scale, and grow these pages. Like if I were to pull up my phone right now, and this is how invested and dedicated I am to it. If I were to go here for my community, we actually have our own app. And in this app, we actually, you're going to see a lot of students posting their wins and all that good stuff. But I just want to show you that this is really it. Let me see right here. Boom. I'm so excited. Read that out loud. That's somebody that's brand new.
So, I'm so excited. 4,000 followers in 5 days. And one of my videos has 1.5 million views. And a bunch of the other ones have also gone viral. Ty, you are a genius.
It's literally a formula. It's a rinse and repeat formula that we're doing. You can keep on scrolling. You can go out of that and keep scrolling down. You can keep on reading if you want. So yeah, so we're basically having this challenge where we're going to be
cool.
We're going to be having this challenge where we're going to be breaking it down step by step for 5 days straight, where you're going to get to be able to sit down with me and learn behind the scenes how we're building, scaling, and growing these faceless theme pages.
Dang, okay. She said, hopefully everybody's having a great day. Just wanted to say thank you to the team. I got my first post up for this page. Thank you for the step-by-step guide to my first 1K followers. Hashtag consistency is key. Oh, wow. People really getting results out here, man. Good. Finally, we did it, guys. 1,000 followers, 1K followers. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Exciting news, just launched my brand new theme page, Golf Swing Guide. And I'm thrilled to announce that my first post has reached 11,000 views so far. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
That's a brand new account.
First off, I be sometimes having a hard time getting 1,000 likes. I be having a hard time. I've been in the game for a minute. You're doing something cool, my brother. So, wow, goodness gracious. Golly, 3 million. Hey, everybody, just wanted to share a quick message with everyone. Consistency is so important. A lot of the videos we post don't go viral right away. A lot of the time it takes 1 week plus to blow up. Here's a screenshot of a post from a month ago that blew up randomly. You never know when a video will blow up, so keep posting. This one has 3 million plays. 1, 2, 3. I gotta look at where the comments. 3 million plays, 626,000 likes, 5,000 shares, almost 18,000 saves.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, you're doing something, bro. So you could probably teach people that just have a regular, like my page. You could probably teach me how to grow it.
Yeah, 100%.
Just putting different.
And remember, before I started doing theme pages, I was growing my own personal brand. So I was paying these theme pages thousands and thousands of dollars. I looked at my end of the year statement and I realized I paid these pages over $100,000, man.
Dang.
I mean, I made it back few X's, but the thing is, it's crazy to think about how I was paying these pages. I was paying people that own Instagram accounts just to press post on their account. And it cost them nothing. And it was just like a no-brainer, bro. I have to do this.
I hate when I have these conversations because it make me want to do it. And I need to stay focused on my own business, but I think this is so cool. Golly. All right. Okay. All right. So let everybody know how they can get in touch with you on the education side.
Yeah. So I'm having a 5-day challenge where I'm going to be breaking it down step by step. How to build, scale, and grow an Instagram theme page with zero experience. And the cool part about it is, let's say you have a business like you do, or let's say you have your own thing that you're doing. You can even build one of these pages to hopefully promote your business in front of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people for free once you scale this page. You can, if you want to join that challenge, igmoneychallenge.com. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have some people in there, some of the biggest pages in there. I remember last month, we actually brought on Wealth, and he makes $5 million a year from his Instagram theme page.
What?
We're bringing on the biggest people. I don't want to spoil nothing, but some of the pages that you probably follow, they're probably going to be there. And 85% of people follow theme pages and they don't even realize it. This is the new way of making money on Instagram, is what I like to call it, and it's just going to be exciting.
I like it. Yo, let me ask you a question, man. You're 22 years old. In the next 5 years, you're 27, 28 years old. Where do you see yourself, and what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
That's a good question. Sometimes I try not to look too deep, but if I were to say, Taijaun, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I'm the type of person where I'm not flashy. You won't see me with expensive cars. You won't see me with expensive clothes.
You're friends with David Omari. You're friends with Neo. You're getting a Lambo, bro. It's over.
So I really, believe it or not, I don't save, but I try to hold on to my money as much as I can. I'd rather invest it. Nah, I don't believe, I save, but I don't save, because saving money is as good as useless. It's just money that's not working. I try to have my money working. So I try to invest in things like that. So in 5 years, Taijaun, where do you see yourself? This was my first multi-million-dollar year, and I hope every single year after this is even bigger than that. But if we're at the current run rate that we're doing, and I'm living the lifestyle that I'm living right now still in 5 years, I see myself probably not even in Atlanta, a different state in the middle of nowhere, just me and my family living on 20 acres of land. My mom down the street, my grandma down the road.
I love it.
on right there, and that's where I see it. That's what I'm big on. I'm big on getting this money because money comes and goes, but what I'm realizing is when you get this money, always have a plan for it. So we're gonna get this money, and I don't want you guys to think I'm just all about money, but we're gonna secure finances, so to say, and then I think I want to duck off. I want to just disappear.
If you marry your girl, is she gonna sign a prenup?
You and I have an argument.
Yes, part messy, part informational. Okay, you don't have to answer that question. You'd be smart not to. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you coming by. This is very enlightening. Never even thought about it like that. Yeah. Never thought the page Wealth makes $5 million a year. Is that from people paying to post, or is that?
Bro, he makes, like, he was telling me one day, people are like, he's closing 6-figure deals with entrepreneurs. Like, yo, we'll post you X amount of times for $100,000. Like, it's insane.
I was actually about to offer that to you to post, like, for my podcast. Not hundreds of thousands, not even like tens of thousands. But I got a couple of dollars just to, you know what I mean? Just to post on there and just on a regular basis so people start seeing it.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't have took it.
Why not?
Simply because we're in a phase where we have 300,000 followers, but I'm trying to get 1 million. And I know that if I'm constantly posting the same exact thing over and over again, it's going to do more harm than it's going to do good. So, yeah.
What if it just seems seamless? I mean, it's
that's different.
Let's say the Black Wealth, right?
Yeah.
And I can curate a there's like a section of your page. It's like social proof Black Wealth or something like that. And it seemed like a partnership where it doesn't seem.
That's the best part about it. It can't seem like a partnership. It has to seem exclusive. So unless you can come to me every other week with a captivating story, like Black entrepreneur gives his employees $20,000 bonus. You know what I mean? Unless you can come to me with a captivating story, we could probably give employees $20,000 bonuses. You know what I mean?
Why would you say that right now?
You try to get me in trouble.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, that was good. That was good. Okay, we might be able to work something out.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Okay. All right, man. Look, Ty, I appreciate you, my brother. This was really, really good. I need you to let everybody know how they can follow you and then close us out with a word of wisdom.
Yeah, so you can follow me at Taijaun on all platforms, Taijaun. That's on Instagram. That's on YouTube. That's pretty much everywhere. Word of wisdom. Find one thing that you're really good at and stick with it. A lot of times we try to do a million things and we end up going nowhere and we end up in a life crisis. Just find one thing and stick with it. It took me 6 years before I made my first $1 million. So just keep going. And before you know it, you're going to be where you want to be.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Listen, man, you can't close it out no better than that, man. Get you a little theme page. Let's build that joint up. Also, get you some social proof, meaning go build something, but it's your obligation to come back to your community to teach them how you built the thing that you built. It's the only way our community grows, okay? Like, subscribe, share this with somebody, all right? We out. Peace. If you like the video that you just watched, click this one. You're going to like this one, maybe even more. Click it right now.